Welcome to YBCA Now, the monthly arts magazine powered by YBCA. I'm your host, Darren DeLeon. In today's episode, we talk to choreographer Ralph Lemon, meet a student from the Young Artist at Work program, and speak with our gallery guide, Ian Colon. In the upcoming 10-11 season, YBCA will present the work of choreographer Ralph Lemon. We recently caught up with Lemon in conversation with performing arts director Angela Maddox, where he talks about the upcoming fall performance.
Well, there's, it's very, very complex, as you know. There's sort of the element of Walter and kind of what he represents, this idea of sort of transcendence, mortality, and also just this very interesting play with kind of culture, you know, the landscape of my particular art aesthetic and his life in a very rural, unknown town in Mississippi. And then there's the performance element, you know, which is a continuation kind of this piece that I performed in 2000, or finished performing in 2004. Kind of continuation of that, about sort of being in and out of the body. Some very kind of large, playful, existential questions about life, but also about the stage and performance. How can I decompose form as I know it and maintain something that is shared as an experience? How to watch something kind of unwatchable. How to hear something unlistenable. How to witness something that belongs someplace else. How to share something that's present, but that's also existing in the collapse of a kind of past, present, future time. They're really big questions. And impossible. So it's also asking the question of, it's impossible, so then what is it? And that's where, you know, again, the importance of the audience kind of comes into play here for me. Like, I think the work absolutely needs that sort of energetic body politic and response. In maybe an audience's collapse of a traditional experience, do you know? And then what?
Okay, so hi, I'm Jen. I'm 16. I'm gonna be turning 17 in June 2393. So I am a junior at Balboa High School, and I want to be a photojournalist and travel the world and take pictures and document my journeys.
Stop those project cuts right now! Fight, fight, fight for schools! Fight, fight, fight for schools! Fight for schools! Fight, fight for schools! My family and foster mom has told me when they went to school, they didn't have to worry about gangs, drugs, and violence in the schools like we do today.
And do you think that the art program will help you get there?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, pretty much, because like it it's kind of like an open door, an open opportunity for me to kind of apply to art schools and hopefully use some of the art that I've made this year into my portfolio for art school.
YBCA recently launched the Gallery Guide program. We're joined today with Gallery Guide Ian Cologne. How are you doing today?
Real well. How are you, Darren?
I'm doing good. Exactly what is your job as a gallery guide?
I'd say that my job is to approach people who come to YBCA and maybe a little bit confused or wanting to have a little bit more information, to approach them and make them feel like what they're seeing here is a discussion and not a monologue. I think that patrons have been really receptive. I think that the Yerba Buena is known for showing work that's a little bit more conceptually challenging, and so people feel confused and like to have a hand extended to them to help them feel that they're comfortable and that they're knowledgeable about what they're experiencing.
What has been the most interesting conversation that you've gotten into with a patron?
I find that a lot of international travelers have a lot to discuss. They've experienced a different breadth of life, and so especially for this current exhibition, it's a lot about wandering and experiencing the world. So when I get into conversations about traveling or wandering or meeting new people, I find that it just blossoms into great conversation.
What has been the oddest statement that has been made to you?
I think that my dog could make this artwork.
All right, that's Gallery Guide Ian Cologne. Come visit YBCA's gallery and take advantage of our Gallery Guides program. This concludes this episode of YBCA Now. You can visit the ybca.org website to view all our video content. You can also become part of the Facebook and Twitter community and stay abreast of all the news about contemporary art here at YBCA. I've been your host, Darren DeLeon, and remember to place art in the heart of community.